just got through watching the third episode in season 7 of Game of Thrones. Wow. I tell you, a lot of things happen in this episode. Couple of main things. We'll start at the beginning here. This is going to be spoilers, so if you haven't seen the episode and you don't want spoilers, you may want to turn off this video now. So you're warned. Here we go. Big thing that happened in this episode right off the bat is that Jon Snow met Daenerys Stormborn. They met Daenerys Targaryen, I'm sorry. He met her, excuse me, turn this down. And their meeting was this, just like I expected. You know, he's king of the north now, and she's queen, you know, she's the queen of, I can't remember what she's queen of, but she's queen in her own right. And they were both button heads. I mean, she expected him to bend the knee, and he wasn't just going to do that. He was trying to explain to her that the undead were on the way, and you know, whatever she wants to rule over, whatever battle she has going on with Cersei, it's not going to matter once the Night King crosses the wall and just lays ravage to the entire land. He's trying to explain it to her. Of course, she's like, well, I don't quite believe you. I've never heard of this stuff. This first I'm hearing of it, and I don't know you. The only person he has vouching for him at this point is Sir Davos, and of course Tyrion, because Tyrion knows him from season 1. I think that was pretty interesting too. They had not seen each other for like 7 years, you know, our time. I'm not sure how long it's been on the show. I want to say maybe 2 or 3 years on the show. But, you know, they hadn't seen each other in a long time, but that instant respect that they have for one another, even back in the day, is still there and it's still prevalent. And I enjoyed that. So that happened. She, of course, agrees to allow him to mine the dragon glass that is in her keep. So that was a good win for him. So now he has to prove to her that the undead is coming. So I think, you know, they'll address that in a couple episodes, maybe the next episode, who knows. Second thing, now that Cersei has gotten a hold of the sand snakes, she can do whatever she wants with them. And, you know, when she was going across this list of things that she may do to that teenage girl and she kissed her, I was like, oh, here we go. Now that girl the mother has to watch her daughter die slowly in a cell, and it's going to be horrific. And my heart goes out to her, but at the same time, she kind of had it coming. She didn't really have to kill the other girl. She didn't have to kill the queen's daughter in last season. She just wanted to do that because of vengeance. You know, she should have just let her go, and that girl was innocent. So yeah, it is what it is. You know, you reap what you sow. I didn't feel. I'm sorry, I couldn't feel too bad for them. So hey, it is what it is. One funny part is when Jon Snow actually saw the dragons for the first time. He was like, "Oh shit!" You know, he knew. Like, okay, shit just got real. Dragons exist. So I thought that was pretty cute too. The whole thing about Jaime allowing them to take Casterly Rock and, you know, concentrating and taking over the Tyrells because of the grain. They needed that grain. They needed a way to feed the soldiers, and they needed a way to feed the the kingdom. So hey, they needed to take that grain, and it happened. I mean, Jaime outsmarted, and Jaime, I think he's going to be like badass in this season. I think his mind, his battle instincts are going to kick in, and he's going to have, he's his father's son. His father was no joke when it came to the battlefield, and I think Jaime is just going to inherit that. And you know, he's learned from all these defeats he's had, and he's gotten better at it. The crowning moment of the episode is when Lady Tyrell confessed to him that she was the one that killed his son, the other Mad King. I can't even think of his name now, but man, that was a good scene. I mean, she sold it, and she said it to him while she was already poisoned. You know, she asked him if it was going to hurt. He said no, he made sure of that. She just sucked it down. She didn't hesitate. She was like, I'm going to go out like a G. You going to kill me? Whatever. You going to let me, what you going to do? Give her some poison, and then she said, you know what, I want you to tell, you know, your little wife, your little queen there, that I was the one that killed her son. You know, I wasn't going to let my daughter marry him. And he had that look like, this bitch, she's still, I mean, she still got the last word in, and it was the word. It was the last word. So all in all, this was a very good episode. I'm not disappointed in this one. I kind of hate that the Unsullied got faked out like that. But hey, I mean, they dealing with a boss, man. They knew their resources could not hold both places, so they figured to take the one with the most resources. It made sense. They knew their soldiers couldn't hold both places, so they made sure to send their soldiers to the place that could hold the resources that they needed. All in all, very good episode. Waiting on next week. Hopefully it'll be out. I mean, I know it'll be out, but I'll be able to bring you a weekly review. Highly unlikely though, I'm getting ready to leave for about a month and I'll be out of pocket, but maybe I'll be able to do it from the location that I'm at. Thank you for visiting my channel. I really appreciate it. Excuse this review. I know it's kind of sloppy and I'm, kind of going over the place. I'm a little sleepy right now, but I really appreciate it. Please hit that subscribe button, hit that like button. I really appreciate it. It really does help me out. Thank you. Take care of yourself.